2 months ago, I uploaded a video where I tried out some of the oldest RuneScape cheats. Immobialis, and then I guess we just type it and does it? No. These cheats came from those old cheat code websites from back in the day that had thousands of cheat codes for hundreds of games, but as you can remember, RuneScape cheats really aren't cheats unless you're bug abusing or botting. This did not stop players, however, from back in the day from posting these RuneScape cheats on these websites. Now, these cheats were either completely made up, an actual money-making or account progression tip, or some kid trying to hack your account. What a wonderful mix. Today we are going to take a look at some more of these cheats, including a big one that I didn't cover last video. One that all of you guys have heard of before. One that most of you may have tried in the past. One that still works to this day. First off, to the comments of the video. As you all know, Derek discovered that by typing Avada Kedavra, all things around you in-game would die. As you can imagine, power like this was not safe in the hands of the players, and as Ghost Toast mentioned, especially for Derek, who was way too dangerous to be left alive. Fortunately, Jagex patched it, and Derek hasn't been seen since, so thank you for your sacrifice, Derek. I told you guys that I thought the word tube should be brought back, and Poke called his girlfriend one, but then she left him for his wife. Finna Nutyo also called his dad a tube, but then was called a fruit by his dad and disowned. Niels van Blitterswyk remembered seeing a cheat video back in the day where you could make a party hat with shears and a chef hat. Jerry promptly reminded him, however, that it didn't work because he forgot the dye, and also that the glitch was patched. Sit, Niels. Goody mentioned that he spent hours trying to open up the Jagex admin panel because of one of those cheat codes when he was 10 years old, and all I have to say to that is, RuneScape Tactical Nuke Part 2 when? If you remember falling for a fake cheat or trick back in the day, let me know in the comments below. If I make a Part 3, I'll make sure to include it in the video as well as the replies to it. But there is one thing that hundreds of you guys commented about. The one, the only, cheat engine. How could I forget about Cheat Engine? If you guys can't remember what Cheat Engine was, or you're a zoomer and have never heard of it before, Cheat Engine was a pretty harmless way to change things like your cash stack and item stacks in your bank or in your inventory. Everything was done client-side, however, so nothing actually changed, and it was a pretty harmless way to show off. It's actually behind some of the most legendary bank pictures of all time, and yes, they were fake. I'm sorry to break it to you. It was also used a lot for fake giveaways and for phishing and scams. I'm sure you've all come across a video or two where some guy with an otherworldly bank is promising you billions of GP simply by visiting a totally not sketchy RuneScape forums link. For those of you that are still confused, I'll let little Timmy here explain it to you guys from his How to Use Cheat Engine on RuneScape video from 2008.
Hi YouTube, this is iRockSaidMe.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is the one. Windows Movie Maker intro, unregistered Hypercam 2, high-pitched voice, 50% dislikes, a pixelated video. I think we hit the jackpot here, boys.
And I'm going to show you how to use Cheat Engine 5.4, 5.3, or 5.11 on RuneScape. Okay, now, type amount of money in hex. Press on the flashing computer, go to Windows list, find RuneScape, the massive online adventure game, double-click, type an amount of the money that you have in hex, press on first scan, wait for it to load. Okay, now then put 10 coins in the bank, type the new amount of money in hex, press on next scan. Okay, now then type new amount of money in hex, press next scan, change the value to 999 mil, 9 nines, and there you go, now you have 999 mil. You can subscribe to me if you like my videos. You know,
I'm going to be completely honest here. That actually wasn't even that bad. If Cheat Engine was still around, I'd totally try it again. Wait. It is still around? That's amazing. It looks like the last update came out August 20th, 2019, so it's really not even that out of date. Do we dare try it again? Do we dare see if something as scary and as dangerous as Cheat Engine still works? Do we dare? Yes. The answer is yes. Alright, so I have the old school RuneScape client open, and of course I have Cheat Engine 7.0, the latest version of Cheat Engine open as well, and I've already added the Jagex launcher, so the old school client as a source to Cheat Engine. Now, thanks to little Timmy, we know exactly what to do. So right here in the hex value, we're going to add 250, because that's exactly how much GP is in the inventory, and then we're going to click first scan, and that should work. Okay, yes, everything is now there. Now we go back to the bank, just like he said, deposit 10 GP, come back out, and now we're going to do next scan after switching the hex value to 240. Now we click next scan. Okay, perfect. That works. Now we're going to double click this, double click the value. Wonderful. Okay, we have the box up. Now, he went for 999 mil in his video. I'm going to go a little bit bigger. I'm going to go for max cash, or at least pretty close to it. So 2147,000,000. And now, when we click OK, this should change right here. Are you guys ready? Boom. It works. Fantastic. If we click examine, you can see it shows it there as well. It actually still works. That's really funny. Who would have thought after, 10 years I'd be trying this again for a video, and maybe you guys are too. Now, that is really funny. Now, here's the thing about this. As I mentioned earlier, this is a client-side thing. It's not server-side, so this is literally only showing on your client. If I were just to simply move this to another inventory slot, I can drag it and keep it the same, but if I move it and drop it, it's going to switch back to 0 because it's only keeping track of it right here. So even if I move this back, it's not going to keep track of it. So whenever you guys see those videos of the people dragging it, they drag it, but they always drop it back on the same spot because otherwise it would change and show what they actually have in their inventory. So that still works. That's really funny. You can do it in your bank as well, I'm guessing. It's pretty funny and pretty harmless to do this, but again, I have to tell you guys, don't do anything bad with this, okay? No scamming, no phishing. That's of course not allowed, okay? Behave like adults, please. It's just for fun. Relax. Now that I think about it, there's actually a modern day cheat engine, and that's the Runelight client, or in specific, the Roomlight Dev Tools. The Roomlight Dev Tools, as you can see on the right here, it's pretty much a special version of Runelight for the Runelight devs and the coders and programmers who make the Runelight plugins, kind of perfect the current ones or want to make a new one. It pretty much just offers some features that aren't on the main Runelight client, and one of those is called the Widget Inspector. So what I could do is open up the Widget Inspector, and then on the right here, or on the left I should say, we have all these different things that we can edit on our current client, and it kind of highlights what we could change. So let's say I want to change the attack skill. I would open up this attack overlay, I would refresh, that would change. Now I would open up the part where I could change the attack text. Under this section right here, if we go to 214.6, you can see the text here says attack. If I just double click and change it, I could say we can change the skill to Thoughterry. How about that? We'll change the skill to Thoughterry, which is exactly what I think the new skill should be called. And then if we want to get even crazier, we could change what we should do for the Thoughterry skill at level 1. So let's do show ya titties. There you go. Perfect. You see? And there we go. Perfect Runelight plugin. Jagex, please add. All right, enough of these client cheats. It's time for the website cheats from back in the day, which we all came here for, because these things have absolute gold. On KidsWorldcom, we have this article from December 27th, 2006. RuneScape PC cheats, unlimited money and levels. Free stuff. In Remington, there's a house with 2 people, a pickaxe downstairs, and a scimitar upstairs. Grab them, sell them to the store across the street, come back, and they'll reappear after a while. Bananas. From Port Sarim, you can hop to a boat to Karamja for 30 GP. Near the dock is a house with a guy named Luthus inside. Talk to him and get the picking bananas mission. Complete it as many times as you want for a safe and easy 30 GP each time. Spider loot. This is a tricky one. First, stick all your gear in the bank. Then head to the Red Spider Fortress. Get inside, but rather than fighting the monsters, just grab the steel legs and gold ore treasure, then run before they eat you. If you do it, it's worth a fortune. If you get eaten, you don't lose anything because all your gear is in the bank. Chickens. Find a pen full of these flying What? Find a pen full of these flying McChicken burgers in Lumbridge and attack them. You'll gain fighting levels. You can sell the feathers for 5 GP each. I've never in my entire life heard the term McChicken burgers used to describe the chickens in RuneScape. That is a first. If you guys would like to cheat when you level up, if you want to gain attack levels, you can use accurate or control to increase your attack level, defensive block to increase your defense level, aggressive attacks to increase your strength level. When you have 10 or more levels in your combat skills, head to Alcerid and battle the warriors there. They give good XP and treasure. I tell you what guys, Kids World is full of hacks and cheats that I will definitely be coming back to use in the future. There is some good stuff here. Off to cheatsmagazine.com for some RuneScape 2 cheats. We have something here called name colors. When you log in, enter one of the following followed by your name. At GRE for green, at YEL for yellow, at BLU for blue, at WHI for white. Okay, seems pretty simple enough. If this works, I swear. At BLU, everyone in chat. Hey, that didn't work. We'll try a different color. At WHI. Well, we'll do a capital this time, even though it really doesn't matter. Everyone in chats. Right? Didn't work. Cheatsmagazine.com lied. My question is, sometimes these cheats are very, very old and they have been patched since then. So my question is, if you guys played back in the day, was this ever a thing? I don't remember it being a thing, but was this ever a thing? 2020 though, does not work. Strange dead tree actions. Go to Draenor Manor, go up from Lumber Bridge, then go left until you get to a road with 4 lines. Go up and try to chop the tree by the dead bush. You will not be chopping it. Instead, you will see the dead tree hit you and distract you until you go away. At any time you find some of these, sometimes they will attack you. Also, in the wilderness, levels 3 to 9, you can try to chop a tree, but you will not chop it. It will turn very weird and will also break your axe. Note, you cannot use this trick to die. Alright, let's test out that theory. We are now at the Undead Tree, chop Undead Tree, and apparently we can't die if we do this, but we also can't chop down the tree, so... You know, we're gonna test this out. Can we die to the Undead Tree? He said no. Let's see what happens. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait a minute. Hold on. I thought he said I couldn't die to this. I just lost my hardcore status. I'm telling you guys, Cheats Magazine cannot be trusted in the slightest. These are terrible. Failed teleport. Use the home teleport spell, then quickly use the goblin dance emote. The circle will draw itself, thus not teleporting you. Okay, I'm down. I'm down for a failed teleport, so we're going to have to click the goblin salute, which is right here, very quickly after doing a home teleport. So, fast clicks. Teleport, goblin salute. Teleport, goblin salute. I mean... Teleport, goblin salute. The cow kind of freezes. I'm trying to take a positive out of this. Teleport, goblin salute. Yeah, the cow kind of freezes. I'm not sure if I need the normal animation, but I don't really know what else I was expecting. You know, I'm sick and tired of Cheats Magazine. This place is absolutely terrible. So we're gonna head to gamesradar.com for some more RuneScape 2 cheats. Marriage. Some people in RuneScape have been asking how to get married. Well, here's how. Here's how. Girls, you know what you gotta do. Kiss the frog, go to Varrock and claim your princess gown and dress. Go to a church with your boyfriend and wait for him or go with him. Boys, don't do nothing. Just dress nice like in armor. And then you need a priest. Get a priest to say all that stuff like you may now kiss the bride and the other stuff. Just dress nice like in armor. Okay, let me go get an outfit. Well, guys, I'm in my nice Sunday outfit. I have a priest with me. Father Lawrence is here, but just like my real life, I couldn't find a girlfriend, so yeah. This next one on Games Radar is unbelievable. It's from a guy called Rune Hackas, and it's just a whole story. It's an entire adventure, so this is going to be a bit long, but I think it's worth it. So sit back, relax, and let me tell you the story of the RuneScape hack warning. Educational note. This is being provided for informational purposes only to help RuneScape players guards against hackers. Stealing passwords is unethical and illegal. This is the kind of thing scammers will try to use to obtain your password username, so avoid them. And please, stop submitting them to us. Believe it or not, we have our suspicions about these secret Jagex, Hotmail, and Yahoo accounts we keep hearing about. And you aren't very clever, RuneScape hacksaws. If you want to hack RuneScape, get on another player's account. Just follow these simple instructions, but don't get carried away as it may take some time to work. Hi people, I have recently figured out a way to hack RuneScape while scanning the Linux server which they run RuneScape on. Below, I will tell you how to hack RuneScape accounts. I have really only made this up for people who have been scammed by other people. So if you haven't been scammed, I'd rather you not cheat for the fun of it. It's up to you, but it isn't fair if you use this to steal other people's passwords for RuneScape. Step 1. Get the RuneScape account name you want to hack. Make sure you have the RuneScape account, as you need to confuse the RuneScape server into giving you your victim's password. Step 2. There is a secret email which Jagex bots use to notify people about their password and send them their password if needed. I found it while I was scanning the Linux server. The code used to send people passwords was hard to find, but I finally found it while collecting bits and pieces, scanning the server, and using a firewall barrier hacking device. But I can't just give you their email address or else things may get a little crazy, and I don't want to get blamed for anything. but I have come up with an email address which looks like a normal one to full Jagex and Linux detection systems. Email address at yahoo.com. I link this email to Jagex's email, and henceforth, instead of it transferring all of the data sent to email address at yahoo.com, it will automatically send it to Jagex's headquarters page without them knowing it. Their computer sends the information back to you within 24 hours of the data being sent. Just follow the steps below. Step 3. Here is the code you need to send to the server to confuse it. Do it exactly as it is typed or the attempt will fail. 2. Email address at yahoo.com. Subject RS password recovery. It must be typed exactly like this. Now after that, type all this stuff. Now as you can see right here, we have your username, the victim's username, and then your password. Step 4. You must replace the words in quotations to what it says, and as I said, don't make any mistakes or you will fail. What I would do is highlight the text, then copy it and paste it on the email the way you don't make any mistakes. There you have it. Hacking RuneScape is easy for you now. Just so you know, this is the one and only way of hacking into RuneScape or cheating the system. My friends find out these things and teach me since I'm slower than he is. Auto miners and other cheating software are all garbage and only steal your password. So if you think I'm a scammer, think again, because through Jagex's email, I now have over 500 mil, 3 party ad sets, 37 red masks, 84 green masks, 22 blue masks, and 97 Santas, plus full Rune G, full Zgami, full Gothics, and anything else you can think of. So why would I want to help you all? Because I'm a nice guy and I feel bad for people who don't know how to hack like I do. I guarantee this works. I've given away over 200 mil in items and cash so far. I would suggest that the level of character be 20 mil, otherwise Jagex may figure out the system if it's too low of a character that has millions LOL. Come play RuneScape with lots of cash and items. Email address yahoo.com to do this often. Just do it good and rear accounts. Enjoy. Don't do this too often as you may be detected and banned for life. Oh man, that was quite the adventure there, wasn't it, guys? I felt like I was doing an audiobook there of sorts. Well, there's one thing that I noticed that I think you guys probably noticed as well, and that's that this is obviously an attempt from somebody to try to hack and phish and scam people through this website, but they'd never added an email address. Every time there is a bracket email address, bracket at yahoo.com, I feel like he was supposed to actually add an email address there, but he never did. So when this was posted, it's completely useless because there is no email address to send it to. So I know this actually just might be a meme of sorts, but I guarantee you back in the day, this is a script somebody wrote out to try to phish people's accounts, and I find that absolutely hilarious. I mean, messed up, of course, but hilarious. Thank you guys for watching this video today. Trying RuneScape cheats part 2 was really fun to make. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to drop a like on the video. Also leave a comment below on any cheats like I mentioned earlier you guys may have fallen for in the past. Subscribe if you're new, and I'm going to leave you guys with one quote, okay? Something that I think really stands out in this video. So why would I want to help you all? Because I'm a nice guy and I feel bad for people who don't know how to hack like I do.